What's the deal, baby? You already know it is the big boss. How boss dog K pulled through the door. Here to talk this boxing. So Errol Spence was interviewed at the Frank Martin fight. As y'all don't know, Frank Martin is signed to Errol Spence Man Down Promotions. Shout out to Frank Martin with a dominant victory. Wish he would have stopped him, but hey, it is what it is. So Errol Spence was interviewed by Brian Custer, and Errol Spence was interviewed by a lot of people, you know, that night, leaving the fight. He got interviewed by, you know, ES News. So he got interviewed by a lot of people. But he pretty much said the same thing. You know, they asked him about the Terence Crawford fight, right? As far as, does he want the fight? And he said, yeah, I want the fight. You know? He said, I want the fight, you know, but I don't know if that fight is next, but I still want it. You know? I still would want to fight that. You know? I still want to spin the block. You know what I mean? And they also asked him, like, how did he feel about Terence Crawford, you know, basically taking the tune-up and, you know, getting what supposedly 10 million, was 2 million, but 10 million. And Errol Spence replied with, man, I wasn't mad about him going to get the money. I just wish, and which I said this, right? Errol Spence said, I just wish he would have let us know instead of ghosting us. He could have let us know, like, hey, I'm going to go get this money real quick, get a bag, find a little tune-up. And, you know, we would have been like, cool. So, that lets me further know right there. Terence Crawford talking about transparency. He wasn't transparent with Errol, right? He just said, fuck y'all, I'm finna go get this bag. When he could have just still kept negotiating with Errol and went and fought Avenesian and everything would have been good. He wouldn't be getting this backlash. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people, I ain't gonna lie, some people would have still been on his head. But still, for me, on my channel, I'll be like, okay, cool. Now, granted, I'd have been like, man, you had all year to do that, but whatever. You know, you want to do this? Cool. Get your fight in. But he still could have been negotiating with Errol, right? And which, that's what Errol Spence said yesterday, or whatever he was interviewed Saturday. That, hey, man, like, you know, he could have still, you know, get his tune-up, get your money, but we still could have, you know, been negotiating, you know, whatever. So, they also asked Errol Spence about a fire stick. They made a little joke about the fire stick. And Errol Spence said, that man ain't never been in my house. You know? So, like I said, I don't know how true that is about the fire stick thing. But whatever. The fact of the matter is this. Terence Crawford ghosted PBC to fight David Avenesian. Right? That's just what it is. If it was PBC's fault, they already would have had a fight lined up for Errol Spence. They didn't have a fight lined up for him. They went all in on the Terence Crawford fight, hoping to get Terence Crawford to sign the contract and they could fight. So all this stuff about, Errol Spence and PBC didn't want to fight and they ducking and blah, 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 is bull job. I've seen people in comment sections of one of Errol Spence's videos, the dude talk about that right there lets me know that Errol Spence never wanted to fight. How Errol Spence never wanted to fight when that's the fight he been saying, hey, I won't, but we gonna fight for undisputed. We gonna fight for everything. I'm gonna beat these dudes on my side. I'm gonna fight you for everything. Because Errol Spence sees that's gonna be the biggest fight in boxing. That's what y'all don't understand. That's what y'all blood buddies don't get. That's gonna be the biggest fight in boxing, especially for undisputed. That highs the stakes for both of them. What are you talking about, bro? This would be killing me about these blood buddies. They don't understand that, bro. Y'all understand business. Y'all dumb in the head when it comes to business. Errol Spence like, okay, I'm going to beat this boy, get his belt. I'm going to beat this boy. And granted, these ain't easy fights he fighting. I'm going to beat this boy, get this belt, beat him, beat this belt, get all that. Get their belts. And then me and you going to fight for undisputed, and we going to make the most money we ever made in our careers. That way, if we want to retire after this fight, we can retire. You know what I mean? Think about it. They potentially say this fight may be a trilogy, right? So just think about how much money. Look at Deontay Wilder when he fight Tyson Fury. Trilogy, right? It could be they could fight again. But look how much money they made. Think about how much money Terence Crawford and Errol Spence gonna make. But Terence Crawford don't think like that. Y'all bud buddies don't think like that. Since y'all worrying about money, since money is the thing, right? Okay? Because me personally, I mean, I don't think Terence Crawford should be worrying about no money. He was talking about he the best, and he'll whoop Errol, and it's easy. So if it's easy, then sign a contract and whoop him and get his belt. It's that simple. But now you want to worry about money. But that's my perspective, right? You can clearly see who avoided who in this situation. It's Terence Crawford. He avoided Errol Spence. You were in negotiations with him, right? I don't want to hear, I don't hear nothing, bro. And this is stuff I be talking about. The delusion of these bud buddies. Terence Crawford was in negotiations with Errol Spence, and he ghosted Errol Spence to go fight David Avenesian. Me personally, I feel like the nigga shouldn't even been in there with that nigga. You are a pound for pound fighter, which I'm finna drop a video about if you're the pound for pound, how you shouldn't fight no tune-ups. That's coming up next, and I'm telling you, I'm cooking. It's finna be smoke all day today. I'm telling you, all day today, all day tomorrow. It's smoke. I'm doing a SMOKEMAS. That's what's gonna be called. You know how the vloggers do vlogmas? I'm doing SMOKEMAS. SMOKEMAS. I'm dropping smoke until the beginning of the year, every day. So y'all be ready. SMOKEMAS. That's what it's called. SMOKEMAS. Right? Terence Crawford, bro, is a great fighter. You know what I mean? It's no hate, no animosity. But at the end of the day, facts are facts. The nigga ran for some smoke. He didn't want to fight Errol, bro. That's just what it is. When you want to fight somebody and you know you better than somebody, man, numbers don't matter. Yeah, man, just give me, I don't care, just give me something so I can beat your ass. That's how Terence Crawford was talking. I don't give a damn, I'll beat his ass. That's what he said. Now, Errol locked in on him. Oh, man, I want 50-50, man. We got to worry about the judges, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to worry, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that stuff, bro. When you the best, you fight the best. You know what I mean? But Errol Spence finally answers the questions, you know, that we all been waiting for him to answer about the Terence Crawford situation. Like I said before, his answers and his responses, I mean, look at his demeanor. Like I said, my mind is in communication. And in communication, you study different things as far as listening to what people are saying, body language, things like that. You listen and you look at stuff like that. Errol Spence's body language showed me he's telling the truth. That's just what it is. And then this is the thing. I listen to see if you say the same thing in every video. Every video, every interview, he's answered the questions the same. Terence Crawford, every interview is different. He say something different that conflicts what he said in another interview. Man, stop playing, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.